Okay, we are going to start on our pig drawings using organic and geometric shapes, since you know all about those now. The first thing that we're going to start with is using a pencil. So everybody make sure that you have a pencil and your white piece of paper. First thing you're going to do on the back is you're going to write your name. Don't write Mrs. Weiss, that's my name. You need to write your name. And then you're going to write your table color letter, just the first letter. So if you sit at the red table, you're going to write an R. If you sit at the orange table, you're going to write an O. Yellow table, you're going to write a Y. Green table, you're going to write a G. Blue table, you're going to write a B. And purple table, you're going to write a P. And just write that right underneath your name, just like I did right here. And then you are going to write your super secret, super important class code. Okay, so if you're in Mrs. Scott's room, that is 1S. If you're in Mrs. Murphy's room, it's 1M. 1 for first grade, S for Scott, or 1 for first grade, M for Murphy. Okay, now let's flip our paper over, and we want to have it the wide way, horizontal like this. Okay, not the tall way. Horizontal. All right. The first shape that we're going to draw is a circle right over here on the, not all the way on the edge, but a little bit over, maybe like 3 fingers over from the edge. Is a circle a geometric or organic shape? It's a geometric shape. So let's draw another geometric circle. Okay. And now a circle around those. Again, a circle is geometric. And a bigger circle around those. Okay, and now we are going to do 2 circle eyeballs right there. And we'll put a nice smile on him like that. Now we're going to add 2 ears, and we're going to use a triangle shape. Is a triangle organic or geometric? It is geometric. I hope you got that right. All right, we're going to do like an upside down triangle, kind of like a piece of pizza. Do 2 of those. Now we're going to do the feet. We're just going to do like a little W like that for the foot. Another one like that. W is the best letter, right? And a little loopy line for his tail. Now we're going to draw a puddle shape around our pig. So he's like in a mud puddle. Let me show you the shape first. Okay. Now this puddle shape, do you think that's a geometric or organic shape? That would be an organic shape. It's kind of a blobby shape. It's found in nature, all right? So go ahead and draw a blobby mud puddle around our pig. All right, over here we're gonna draw another smaller baby pig. So you know how to do it. We're gonna start with 2 circles. This time we're gonna draw it smaller than we did over here. And another circle around. Are circles geometric or organic? Geometric. If you learned it in preschool, it's probably geometric. All right, now we're going to do another circle around there. 2 circles for the eyes. A little smile. Upside down triangles for the ears. Are triangles organic or geometric? Geometric. And we got 2 W's down here for the feet. Little loopy line for the tail. Now we're going to draw another organic mud puddle. Around that pig. Now we're going to do a horizon line. Everybody say horizon line. Horizon line is what separates the sky from the ground, okay? So back here, I'm gonna start over here, and I'm just gonna draw a straight line over, whoop, till it runs into my pig. Jump over my pig, and go over. If you run into this other pig, don't draw it on top of it, just jump over it. Boom, like that. So now we have our grass down here, and we have our sky up here. Up here we're going to add a barn. So first I'm going to draw a square. Do you think a square is organic or geometric? Geometric. Alright, so I'm going to draw a square for my barn. Then another square for the doors. Then I'm going to add a line down the middle to turn my square into 2 rectangles. Do you think a rectangle is organic or geometric? Geometric. Now I'm going to add a triangle roof. And a rectangle up here, that's where the hay is. Now I'm going to add a whole bunch of horizontal lines. Horizontal means it goes side to side. Just on the square part of my barn, and that's going to make it look like the different pieces of wood. It's called siding. Now we're going to add a sun somewhere up here in our sky. You can put it over here, you can put it over here, in the middle, wherever you'd like to put it. So we're going to draw a circle. Is a circle a geometric or organic shape? Geometric. Got a lot of geometric shapes so far. Let's add some nice little rays coming out of our sun. The last thing that we're going to do is we're going to add our clouds. Do you think clouds are going to be geometric or organic shapes? Organic. Okay, they're going to be blobby shapes and they're found in nature. Let me show you a little trick about drawing clouds. Clouds that are closer to the horizon line are farther away, which means they should be really small. So if I want you to draw one down here that's just small like that. Okay. Ones that are kind of in the middle, those are going to be medium. So I'm going to I want you to draw one. We can add more later. Draw one that's bigger than your little one right here, but not the biggest that you can do. And then the ones at the top are really close. So those are going to be the biggest. I want you to draw one that goes so big that it goes off the paper on the top. Now let's fill in. If you need to add any more, if you kind of got some empty spaces, like I'm going to add another big cloud up here on the top. And maybe another medium one right here that goes behind my barn. And a little one over here. Remember, if it's close to the horizon line, it's little. If it's in the middle, draw it medium. And then if it's at the top, it should be big. Okay, so now if you want to add anything else to your drawing, I want you to take a couple minutes to add things. What are some things you could add on a farm? You could add a scarecrow. You could add a fence. You could add, you could add another pig right here, or a cow, some other kind of animal. Whatever you do, I want you to use geometric and organic shapes to add anything else to your drawing. I think I'm going to put a fence right here at the front, but I want you to add whatever you'd like to do, okay? So go ahead and take a couple minutes, and I want you to use your creativity and come up with something that you can add to your farm drawing using geometric and organic shapes. Okay, now that that is all done, now we are going to start outlining. What I want you to do is find a black crayon, a black color pencil, or a black marker. You just need one. You don't need all three. And you are going to trace every single line that we have done. Okay, this is going to make our drawing really pop. What you're going to do is every pencil line now, you are going to go over it with your black. Either your black crayon, your black colored pencil, or your black marker. It doesn't matter to me which one you use. But I want you to make sure that you take your time. Make sure that you are trying your best. Okay, there we go. I've got it all outlined. Every single line has been covered up with black. Make sure that you cover every single line. Now we are going to color it in. Here's what you can use to color in your pig drawing. You can use crayons or colored pencils. I don't want you to use markers anymore. For this part, I want you to use crayons or colored pencils, okay? So, like we've talked about, we are trying our best. It is okay if your artwork isn't perfect, but it is not okay if you are not trying your best. So, I should not have anybody coloring like this, okay? You think I'm trying my best on that? No. What I want you to do is color hefty, hefty, hefty. Everybody say that. Hefty, hefty, hefty. Okay, let me show you what that looks like. I'm coloring it all the way in like this. I'm kind of pushing hard, so it looks really good. We don't want any wimpy coloring. Everybody say, wimpy, wimpy, wimpy. Wimpy, wimpy, wimpy. This is wimpy coloring. We don't want any of that. We are artists, so we need to be doing some hefty, hefty, hefty coloring. Okay? So I am trying my best. I'm doing hefty, hefty, hefty coloring. And I'm making sure that I am trying my best to stay inside the lines and make it look really nice and beautiful. Alright, so color my pig in. If you don't want to have a pink pig, that's okay. Whatever you decide to make your pig is fine. Just make sure that you're giving me some hefty coloring and that you're trying your best. Okay, so I use colored pencils, but I could also switch to crayons if I want to use a crayon for my mud puddle here. Still need to be coloring hefty, 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 okay? None of this wimpy coloring like this. Hefty, hefty, hefty. Using hefty, hefty, hefty coloring, all right? And that should do it. So you can notice I tried my best. I got everything colored in, except if you have something that's white. You don't have to color that in, right? And we used our organic and geometric shapes. Our geometric shapes are a lot of the circles on the pigs. We use squares and rectangles, triangles on the barn. I use rectangles for my fence. And then we have organic shapes in our mud puddles and our clouds. So I hope you enjoyed this project. Great job, guys.